Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your favorite show on the planet. Duribe Ifoma is my name, and I am your host. Here's my co-host, Nwosu Mary Jane.
Hello.
And of course, we have a guest on the show who is a movie producer and also an artist. Please meet Switz Banks.
Hello, beautiful people.
Welcome to Afro Issues.
Thank you.
So, Switz, how long have you been in the entertainment industry?
Well, I've been in the entertainment industry for a decade now.
Okay.
As an upcoming artist. It all started way back in 2009.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a member of a three-man R&B crew by name Signature.
Is it still functioning or is it defunct now?
Not really functional now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what exactly inspired you?
Well, over the years, I have enjoyed singing for the ladies. So I think that really inspired me to singing. So way back while I was in secondary school, there are a couple of times when I sing for ladies and they surround me.
Oh, they go drooling or
Yeah.
Exactly. So inspired me.
Okay.
I said,
Yeah.
if I could do this, I think the whole world will love me.
Oh.
Since I'm getting this whole life.
I think it's the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
So singing for the ladies really inspired me.
So are you sure the financial part is not?
Not at all. Not
Not
at
at
all.
all.
Yes, this is
Okay.
what I do for the passion, for
Okay,
the
so-
fun of it. So it has nothing to do with the finances, but you can't even rule that out, because even though I'm doing it for the passion and the fun of it, I still have to get paid.
Of course, everyone
Yes.
has that financial
course.
motive.
Yeah.
So okay, so we understand that you also do soundtracks for movies. Are you into like a specific genre, or you just follow the base of like the story? Do you?
Yes, I do soundtrack for movies,
Okay.
Okay.
and I don't base it on a specific genre.
Okay.
I
It
create.
depends on the storyline.
Yes.
Okay.
You give me a storyline.
And then you do
I
something
write.
that
Yes,
matches it.
yes, exactly. That's what exactly we do.
I also understand that you have this upcoming single. So what's the song all about?
Well, the upcoming single that is due to be released soon is titled Who Am I?
Oh.
Who Am I actually is a song, is a soundtrack for a movie that was partly shot in the UK and Nigeria, titled
Okay.
Who Am I?
Your movie.
Not my movie.
Okay.
I was contracted by St. Mary's, a
Okay.
UK movie company,
Okay.
that contracted me to do the soundtrack in
Oh, okay.
2017.
Wow.
So, Who Am I actually is a story that tries to narrate the ordeal of a girl child, like girl child molestation.
Yeah.
There's this young lady that was molested and she was impregnated along the line, and she trying to, when you are molested at that age, you become schizoid. I don't know if
Yeah.
you understand what I mean.
Like
Yeah.
schizophrenia.
Yes, not really.
Okay.
That's what we call schizoid. You forget yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So asking that question, who am I?
It feels like she needs her identity.
Yes,
back.
yes, she lost her
Okay,
identity. Yes, thank you for that word. She lost her identity. So this particular movie tries to narrate this ordeal of a girl child.
Okay.
So when I was contracted and I read the storyline, I had to carve out something that has
Something
to
beautiful.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
So to better tell the story well.
Okay. So, okay, when is this single coming out, or is it out already?
It's not out already,
Okay,
but
so when
we
should
have
we
the
expect
video.
it?
Yes, we have the video on YouTube right now, but it's placed on suspension because we're having some issues with the release of the audio.
Okay,
So when everything is checked, it will be released on proper channels.
Okay, so apart from this single, have you done any soundtrack or song before that's in the market already, or all your songs are still not in the market? Not in the market yet.
Well, I told you about Signature.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
We've
know you
done a
mentioned
couple
that.
of singles, and we
Okay.
have an unreleased album.
Okay, so personally, you've not done anything.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay,
Sorry,
just trying
sorry.
to. Sorry about that.
Now, we have unreleased album
Yeah.
that is titled Just Being Me.
Mhm.
But it wasn't released because of certain issues we had, internal crisis that we had. So we had to split and everybody went their separate ways.
Okay.
So I had to keep moving. So actually, Who Am I is my first single ever since I broke out of the
group. Okay.
Yes. And apart from Who Am I, I've done a couple of singles, but Who Am I is my debut.
Oh, debut
Yes.
album. Oh, the debut single rather.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
That's cool. Really cool.
You know, people talk about piracy in the industry. So as an artist, how has this affected you?
Well, piracy, as it is a virus or epidemic that has eaten deep in entertainment industry in Nigeria at large, and it has affected almost everyone. But I can't talk about how it has affected me because my single has not been released.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know.
How?
Even while I was in Signature, we never released an album.
Okay.
So, and we had some singles that enjoyed massive airplay, and they were not pirated. So I can't really tell if it has really affected me or not. Yeah.
Okay. So apart from piracy, what other challenges do artists face in the entertainment industry?
Well, you know, in Nigeria, we have a compound problem. This is not like the Western world.
I like that compound problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a country where you have a talent. You be the one to find yourself, discover yourself,
Yeah.
fine-tune your talent. Now, when that talent is fine-tuned and you're able to bring up something, you still pay radio stations to air your music, which is not done in the Western countries.
Yeah.
You understand? So this is one of the challenges. Imagine a young man that is talented but doesn't have the finances.
Yeah.
So when you struggle to produce a single, you find it very difficult to air. When you go to radio stations, they keep telling you that you have to pay me, you have to do this, you have to do that, because we know that when you are up there, you are going to forget us. So they intend to drain you there. And then, because they believe that that is whatever you give them,
at that point, it's the only thing they will get from you.
The only thing they will get from you.
Okay.
So you can imagine most upcoming artists, they don't have sources of income. You see them doing a lot of things, trying to push themselves. So trying to push yourself to the limelight has been a major challenge in the industry. And the piracy we are talking about.
Isn't there like a board that regulates how this works, the last piracy thing?
Well. In Nigeria as it is today, there is no board to checkmate piracy.
Okay.
But we are hoping soon and very soon something is going to be done in the nearest future to control that. Yeah.
So what are those other challenges that people face as artists?
They are quite enormous.
Okay.
Like I said before. You can imagine in 2011, I was in 200 level in University of Lagos.
Okay.
So as an upcoming artist, struggling for just our song to have an opportunity for an airplay.
That's your group?
Yes, my group signature then.
Okay.
So I went to Unilag FM. I was begging a certain DJ to play my song with 10,000 naira. I was begging this young man.
Wow.
I was begging this young man for hours. He said I should bring 50,000. I was begging
50,000 naira.
Yes, of course.
Just for airplay.
Yes.
That's
And I was just a student. I just hustled to get 10,000. Please, just help me manage this 10,000 naira. All of a sudden, Nice drove in with his men and gave everybody in the studio 20,000 naira and a packet of BlackBerry phones.
Oh.
And this particular DJ I was begging was like, who is this one? Are you still here? Come on, get away from here!
So you
are better people, they bring money, come here, come they beg me with 10,000. I beg, come on here, make we see better people.
Come on, that's crazy.
I was down. In fact, I was dead emotionally and psychologically, so I couldn't help it. So
all right, people, please let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
This is Afro Issuez.
Lost in thoughts, been wandering. Empty is the world. I could run away. Maybe I should fight another day. I've been brutalized, I've been helpless. I realize I've been defenseless. 'Cause I'm feeling like a book that left the shelf. Got too many questions to myself. Is this who I am? Oh, who am I? Oh, is this who I am? Oh, who am I?
Remember, so many nights I was sitting by myself. Was a lot of questions I'm asking myself. Nobody understood the way that I felt. Sick from the inside, sick from my health, yo. Every second I was getting pretty older. Financially the burden's getting heavy on my shoulder. Plus the challenges was getting pretty bolder. Every second asking myself when it's gonna be over. Nah, if I were to write a book and talk about all of my trials and tribulations, everybody would be wondering. I call my house so many incredible talents, facing so many challenges. Every second I was suffering. Nobody told me that it was gonna be easy, but I never thought that it was this hard, believe it. I had to ask myself, who am I? Should I give it up or continue to try?
Life is not a bed of roses, so you have to strive.
Getting head up, try to keep your head up. Don't take yourself, you
The
gotta stand
picture
up.
only show your poses, so you have to try.
Got life, you got hope, take yourself, you can really do this.
This who I am. Oh, who am I? Oh, is this who I am? Oh,
As long as I got life, I got hope.
who am I?
I am who I say I am. Yes, I believe the words, but as long as I got life, I got hope. I pick my chest to stand tall, yes it is. No matter the problems, no matter the issues I'm facing, the trials and tribulations, I stand tall. Sweet man, I'm proud.
This is Afro Issue.
Welcome back, still on Afro Issues. So, Switz Banks, do you have any collaborations with some of the big artists in the industry?
No, not for now, but
Okay.
certainly I will. But the reason why I don't want to go into collaboration now was because of the ugly experience we had as a group back then.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a song that best suits a collaboration with a Nigerian rapper that I wouldn't want to mention his name.
Why? Please mention his name. You just have to.
I don't, just for certain reasons I wouldn't want to
Oh,
mention his
okay,
name.
yeah, it's understandable.
So we called this rapper then for a collaboration. So this rapper told us that we are going to fill form with the sum of 150,000 naira. Now, after listening to the song, if the song is good for him to collaborate with us,
Yeah.
we will pay the sum of 500,000. But if
Okay.
the song is not good, the 150,000
He's
is
gone.
No refund.
Not refundable.
No refundable. So, isn't that crazy?
Very, very crazy. So back then I was so furious, as in, what do you think you are? I just want to do a collaboration with you. I have talent,
It's
you
just
have
a
talent.
collabo.
Yeah.
And my talent is not dependent on your own talent to
At
grow.
all.
So because of that fact, I stopped. I said, let me promote the brand first
before.
I can start, because it's not all big artists had a collaboration before they blew.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we all need God's grace to blow and
Of
your
course.
talent.
And your talent too.
Yes, so-
don't-
Yeah, let me take you back to movies. Apart from being a singer, we know you're a movie producer. So tell us about your movies.
Wow. I'm a movie producer actually because I studied theater arts in University of Lagos. So while I was doing music, I was getting jobs. I was getting jobs to produce a soundtrack for movies. So while doing that, I had my first co-production with C. Francis Nduka. He owns a movie production company in the UK as well. So I co-produced with him 2 movies. Then while doing that, I said, well, this is something I can as well do.
Yeah.
Looking at the challenges and everything, something I can do. So I delved into movie production. And so far, on my own, I've been able to do just 1 production that is yet to be released.
Come on, that's
And,
something.
Yeah. So, and the movie is titled After the Party.
After
After the party.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting.
You know,
to be an
after the party,
interesting watch.
a
Yeah.
lot of things happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole lot goes down.
Yes. So, and after the party is featuring the likes of Zach Oji,
Oh, okay.
Ucho Bodo,
Okay.
Emeka Okoye,
Okay.
and a host of others. It's quite an interesting movie
It sounds
to
it.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's coming out really, really soon.
Okay, so previously you mentioned working with, doing collabos with Nigerian artists. So when the time comes for you to do collaborations with artists, international and in Nigeria too, do you have any special artists you feel like working with that's going to give you your big break? Do you feel there's any artist in Nigeria?
In Nigeria,
Yes.
yes, based on my kind of music,
Yeah.
I think the likes of Timi Dakolo
Oh,
Oh.
cool.
can go well
Tim
with
is
my
cool.
kind of
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
And Banky W.
Cool.
I've always dreamt and
To work
wished
with him.
to work
Aww.
May your dreams come true.
with him. Amen. And I love to feature rappers as well.
Okay.
So I'm definitely going to work with Fino.
Oh, my nigga.
Oh, my
Yes.
nigga.
So how about internationally? Do you have any artists you like to work with?
Internationally, yes. I think based on my kind of music, if I have the opportunity, I
Come on,
work
you have
with-
the opportunity.
Yes, I would love to work with Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Switz Banks, just before you leave, can you help us do something like a
Okay.
freestyle or something? It could be any of your songs, you know, it doesn't have to be something fresh.
Okay. I'll give you the first verse of my song that is upcoming.
Okay.
Okay.
Who am I? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, it goes like this.
Okay. Do you need beats? I can help you, you know.
No. I don't know this.
All right,
I
just
know
go ahead.
you are not a good drummer, so
Oh, please,
you put me
please.
up definitely.
All right,
You're
just
only a
go ahead.
presenter.
Shoot. Yeah.
All right. Lost in thoughts, been
Oh my God.
wandering. Empty is the world I'm living in. I wish I could run away. Maybe I should fight another day. I've been brutalized, I've been helpless. I realize I've been defenseless. 'Cause I'm feeling like the book that left the shelf. Got too many questions to myself. Is this who am I? Oh, I think that's all I can do.
Oh, that was quite okay, Switz Banks. It's been an amazing time having you on the show.
Yeah.
Viewers, it is time for us to draw the curtains. We'll be leaving you guys on this note. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I've remained your host, Doribe Ifoma, and that's my beautiful co-host.
Awesome, Adrian. See you guys.
Bye, lovely people.
Bye.